If she had only been ugly, we would still...
Now, we got this girl that you like a lot. You supposed to, I know you a few years.
She's like a sister to me.
But is something beyond sister? Is something
Dove's
going
great, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll see you later. I'll tell you guys later.
Yeah, please.
I'll be back on Monday.
All right, brother.
We're going to talk Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. I'm back.
Make a note, please. If you could bring any videotape of it or anything.
Yeah, no, I'll tape the dinner. That'll be perfectly.
Oh,
What
God.
about what about the tape if you have sex with her or something? I want to see that.
Yeah, no, of course. I'll bring in both. I video all parts of my life. I'll bring it in.
All right, buddy. Thank you. What do you think?
I like him. I think he's good. He's a good
I
comedian.
love him. I think the thing is about you too. I cannot figure out. I cannot figure out what
I'm
you
just
got.
an older, bloated version of him
Jeez.
who can get buried in a Jewish cemetery other than the fact that I'm not Jewish. Let's bring Eleanor up. Torture
Absolutely.
her.
Yes.
Go ahead, introduce
Yes.
her.
Eleanor, she's one of the great comic. Dom, actually, he came in here. He hit me in the head. He said, she got to come perform in here. I said, okay, why? He said, because he want to constipate relationship with her. And she
Want to constipate it.
And
Too
she
loose.
you said introduce her. Can I finish
Yes.
it? Okay. She sent me picture of Dom and her on the beach. They were constipating.
Yes.
Right? And she said
Very
she came.
funny.
Yeah, she came in afterwards. She said she had a lot of sand went inside her, and she was all.
She had salmon inside of her?
No, sand,
Oh, sand.
and she was infected or
salmon-
whatever.
salmon
She was
swimming
telling me
upstream.
all kind of stories. So I don't know.
Now
We
it's
want-
too close.
That was too close.
Now you're eating the mic.
No, I want to get. I'm sorry. I'm getting. I'm getting it. I'm getting. Just
All
take
right.
your time. Anyway, we want to find out what happened in the beach, and she's great. I'm glad you introduced her to come to the club. She's doing wonderful in the club. Yes,
thank you.
Eleanor, here she
Eleanor
is.
Kerrigan.
Thank you, Jamie.
Hi, El.
Thank you for that intro. Hi, Dom. Mwah. That sounds constipated, right?
Well, I don't know. I mean, even get you on the show.
This show?
This show.
Okay.
Dom called Cecily and me.
Okay.
And he said, if Eleanor is not on the show, he's going to do some kind of nightmare to me. I don't know idea.
Well, he has
fucking
good
terrorize
taste.
you.
Yeah,
Follow you home.
that's right. Yeah, you're never seen him how he terrorized me all the time.
Yeah, you terrorize him too, though.
You think you
right?
can beat me in a fight?
No, I love the guy.
I can, for
She
sure.
can.
Beat-
What?
She thinks she could beat me
I
in a
could beat
fight.
Dom and you in a fight. Well, most people can
You know
beat
she was a
you in
professional
fight.
wrestler?
She is?
Used
She
to
was.
be.
Oh my God.
You like that?
Tell him your handle, babe.
Easy Rider. Look at his face. Between you and Dove and him, he's just going to be like, he's going to be in therapy all night.
I am, because the stuff I'm hearing and I'm learning today from...
Do you believe in monogamy? Wait a
Mono-
minute. Do you believe in
Mono-
being with the same woman?
Yeah.
Oh, you do believe in that?
Yeah, I believe in that, yeah.
Okay. Have you been with the same woman for a long time?
Even if you go on the road?
Yeah, what if you're separated by cities?
It doesn't make any difference. You have
What if
to...
it's 20 cities that you're separated by? That's a long distance.
No, I couldn't do anything.
His face. No.
I couldn't do that, no. But Dom, he had it. You remember, what's her name was? God, I'm blanking on the, your girlfriend.
Which
Which
French,
girlfriend?
French.
Oh,
Sophie.
Sophie.
One of the most beautiful
All
girls. in the
right.
world.
Jesus.
And
Put
he,
salt in the wound.
no, and she loved him. Everything was
He
about
loved her
Dom.
too, though.
No, he didn't. He didn't
Yes,
love
he
her.
did.
No,
I did love her.
Yes,
I loved
he
her as much as
did.
I
no, but
could.
he started cheating on her. He got
Not cheating
he-
per se.
Not the way you think.
Cheating is when
Well,
being
yeah.
in the same town.
And
Okay, he bought another girl a house, so that's not cheating. And she find out.
well,
I didn't buy her a house.
no.
Or you co-sign her, whatever it was.
Whatever. That was just to help out. He was helping another girl out.
No, and he was getting laid too.
Well, she had to work
I
for that
know.
house, and then she messed it all up.
Not getting laid per se.
What was it?
It was a quick little Sexual encounter.
Yeah.
It's a trade-off.
You guys talk. I'm just sitting here listening.
And it was a
This is
territory he
enough
had
shock.
already visited.
This is too much shock for me today. I can't take it no more.
Eleanor, have you ever been tempted to be a whore?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thought about it?
Yeah, like, but I don't have that in me.
No.
Like you were saying that it's a choice. You know, they don't have a choice. They can't get through college. That's BS. Everybody has a choice. I would love to be like that, but I can't, I don't have it. I
You
don't
would
have
love
that.
to be able to cut off and make all that
Yeah,
money and
yeah.
not worry about disease.
And not even think about it. Not even be connected to anybody ever.
What if you got to go be a doctor or go to school? Hello?
Yeah,
That's
but
different thing.
I don't come from money, and my nieces and nephews all went to school. My brother Tommy went to school. He's still paying off student loans. He's 48 years old.
Yeah, but any
Is that
of them,
right?
Yeah.
Any of them become.
I mean, it's you know.
Does he have a good
wanted-
job at least?
Yeah, he's a graphic designer. He went to art school. You know what I mean? He went to grad
Got the gay
school.
one?
He did everything. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Nick,
Just kidding.
how do you know any of them? They didn't become a hooker on the
are you
side.
saying my nieces are hooking?
No, but you don't
You
know.
should see
Like,
how hot her nieces are.
Because they are hot.
That's
They
what-
would probably make good money.
I would pay for Nicole.
I hope my brother Jimmy listens.
No, I'd pay for her education.
you see,
What are you talking about? Sex? Are you?
Sh-
What are you, pig?
you see.
Did you ever dance?
I tried it one night. Yes.
You see?
You can say
tried it.
anything about me.
You tried because
Some
you
of-
were desperate to do
No,
it.
I wasn't desperate. I had a good friend, and she was doing it, and she only wanted attention. She didn't care. She knew she was making money, but all she wanted was the attention. At the time, she was dating a guy who became Mr. America, and she was like, I'll strip while he's on the road and make money. And she told me how great it was, and she took me one night, and I tried. I was horrible.
How was your dancing?
My dancing was incredible.
Was it good?
My 13-year-old physique was not so good.
How old were you?
I was 17.
Jeez.
Oh,
You're allowed to
17 or
dance
18, but I was so skinny and
And did you
obviously
show
no
your body?
boobs. Well, no, it was a bikini bar.
So did you take the bikini off
No,
too?
no, you keep it on. You're
No,
not allowed to be
you
nude.
can't.
Only certain places you can be nude. You can't,
A lot of every city has different rules. Every state.
Yeah.
And some of
I
them you
could've
can't
been
be. You can't be completely naked and have alcohol.
Right,
So you
like
could
the
go
body
in-
shop.
Like here we have places that are such a ripoff. Like we pay $50 for an orange juice, see a girl's vagina.
They're completely
I
naked.
say save the vagina, give me a beer, and I'll
Right.
look at a thong. Call
But
me old fashioned.
$50 you got to pay for orange juice?
Well, yeah, I mean ridiculous amounts of money.
Right. I went. The other thing, you're saying about college and stuff like. I went to college only for 2 years, but I worked 50 different jobs to pay for it.
She's always worked.
Yeah, there's always ways you can
Okay.
work. You don't have to strip.
Dom said don't ever ask question, but I'm going to ask you. Can I ask
I
one
want you to
question?
ask. You can ask.
No. He got to say
You
it.
don't, yeah.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, please.
What
do.
was the reason you went out with Andrew Dice Clay?
That's a good
I
question.
told you not to fucking ask
sorry.
that.
God
son
damn
of a
it.
bitch.
Look, this always comes up. In all honesty, everybody asks because
She went out with Andrew
truthfully,
Dice- she was engaged to Andrew Dice
I was
Clay.
engaged, and I'm like Dovey.
Engaged,
I
my
was
friend.
engaged twice. I'm not a closer. I can't do it either. So I understand. I broke off both engagements. I can't do it. I'm like, I don't know what happens after a certain amount of time. I get nervous and I want to run away. But why did I go out with him? I don't know, because I was never attracted to him. But I think we were both at a point in our lives. He was going
She
through a
started by
horrible
taking care of his
divorce.
kids, right?
Well, he was going through a horrible divorce, a really bad divorce, and he would come to the store every night. And we would talk, all the waitresses would sit and talk to him. And, you got to understand, it's also this supposed Dice man who's supposed to be this Bravo leather-wearing crazy guy. But there's a whole nother side to him. There's this whole nother person.
Silverman? What's
Silverstein.
his-
There's a
Silverstein.
whole nother, and so we all got kind of close with them, and like we would do Runyon Canyon, go to the gym. I don't know what happened. It just happened. We started dating, and then I got really close to his children, and he has custody of them and always has since the divorce happened. And so then it became like that. And so those kids are like mine. But
Yeah, but the thing right now, Dom, can I
Yes,
one more
Jim.
question?
oh yes, please.
Jamie,
There's so many more questions.
Am I the monitor of questions? Ask.
Yeah.
Okay. The question was, you said that you wasn't attractive to him.
That's
No,
it.
no, that's in the
last question.
beginning. Yeah, that's the last
But
question.
you said he wasn't attractive.
I
How did
don't-
you? If you slept with him, you must have something.
No, but
because
in
of
the
his
beginning,
fame or money or
no,
fame.
no, that's not me. I'm not that girl. I'll sleep with anybody, broke or not. But what I'm saying is that, like, they came
Not
up-
a whore, she's a slut.
it's a difference.
difference?
I don't need to get paid for it. I'm a very cheap date, aren't I, Dom?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I like McDonald's. I don't like fancy restaurants. That's ridiculous. But with Andrew, I think
Okay.
I just saw a different side of him. I think that's what happened.
had to be
I
a
don't. It
different
had to
side of
be.
him.
Yeah.
This couldn't be the stage.
And I
person.
still love him to this day. We're just not together. He's married for 2.5 years now to someone else. He likes to be married. Dom doesn't love him the way I do, but it happens. Who cares?
We have had a couple of problems together.
He sounds
We hope to work it out someday. I'd really like to be
maybe
close
in
to him.
therapy. Yeah.
Yeah, but Dom, he's one person that he really he's very transparent.
Speaking to the mic.
I'm talking to Mike now. Oh, no, good. Okay.
He came down here just to make sure you're talking in the
I'm
mic. That's
sorry,
how
I'm
bad.
sorry. Okay, he's very transparent. He's one person. Yeah.
Transparency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That means his parents
His
were
parents are
cross-dressers.
trannies. No, that's okay. Trans-
I mean, he always anything he have in his mind, whatever it is, you know, he say it. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, like some of the other night, I won't mention the name of the comedian, whatever, comes in. He said, Dom, can I go? Every comedian, yeah, go ahead. Dom said, what the fuck? Why are you going to be in front of me? And for example, another time, long time ago, Jerry was height of his career.
Jerry.
Seinfeld.
Got
Yeah.
it.
He said to me, "Do you mind?" He says, "Do you mind if I do 20 minutes ahead of you?" I said, "Yeah, I mind." He said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah. What do you think I'm sitting here to watch you? The fuck?"
Right.
And he
I
said-
understand
And
that. He stands up for himself.
Yeah,
He-
and that's one thing.
self-respect.
Nobody's gonna bump me unless they're a rock star, motherfucker.
That's right.
Eminem
it's
comes
true.
in here, he can bump me. Stevie Wonder and McCartney, they can bump me. I ain't getting
He
bumped by a
Wow.
comedian.
He loves.
Yeah, another
McCartney.
comedian. But Dom's the top of the food chain there, so I don't understand who could bump him. Like, who could bump you? I could get bumped all day, because I'm not
I'm like a pinball, for
right. But
Christ's sake.
he's I got bumped 4 times the other night.
Here?
The store.
Oh.
That was fine. It just happens.
Oh,
It
sorry.
doesn't bother me.
But you know, I got to tell you, Dom.
But if I was at his level, I would, I mean, he's the top. Like I said, that's.
he is, you know, to me, Dom is one of the best comic I know.
I
Stay
agree.
further away from the mic.
He's one of the best
Especially
comic
when you're giving
I know.
such a great compliment.
No, he's one of the
Don't
best.
use the mic at all.
Through 33 years.
It's not a silent film.
Okay, all right.
That's, yeah, I agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. Seriously. And I know a lot of people who would.
I know. I got to tell you something. Me and Dom, he's the only person. The time he's in town, we sit down, we drink wine, and the time
You blame your alcoholism on me?
Because Tom drinks wine even if
No,
you're not
I
around. That's
enjoy the
weird.
time he have a couple of glass of wine. He starts singing Beatles song.
Of course. That's the best time. He gets
I don't
into
need
it.
to drink to
He has a
sing.
beautiful voice, too.
It's a gift. I'm Italian. We all sing.
No, but
Really?
one time, tell us the story. You went to Vegas. What was happening? You told me the story. Big, huge band. They were playing in New York or somewhere.
Oh yeah, piano bar.
Cookie?
Just a big. No. We just started singing. We sang Bohemian Rhapsody. And they do a 4-part harmony. So I really don't know how to. I just hooked on with one of the notes and sang with them. But it's kind of powerful feeling, when the whole place is rocking. It's so different than stand-up. I mean, stand-up is its own thing, but music, I guess because I'm not gifted in it, I get more of a kick out of it sometimes. I mean, stand-up, I've done so much stand-up, I feel like I could do it in a hammock at Radio City Music Hall. I could be in a hammock just swinging back and forth doing stand-up. I mean, I
That would
love
be
it,
so That's a good idea.
I
for
certainly
next
practiced
special.
a lot.
And the thing about Dom, a lot of people, the time they come see him, they always afterwards they come to me. They say, "Hey, can we go do a few jokes? We could do it like Dom, because Dom make it so easy.
Makes it look so easy.
Make it look so easy,
Yeah.
and it's not. I tell all of you guys that you think you're a comedian."
I love when people go. There was a guy a couple weeks ago. He says, I'd like to be a comedian. I said, well, are you funny? He goes, no, not at all.
Oh my God.
But I just would love to do it. He said, I think I'll give it a try.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well, nobody would ever say, I'd like to be in the NBA.
Right.
Do you play basketball? Nah, I don't even know the
that good,
rules.
yeah.
But I'd give it a try. 5'6", I'm an Armenian, and I'd like to play in the NBA.
But there's so many that come in and try it, like because they see somebody
Endless.
and think, they see somebody and think, oh, that looks easy. That was the complete opposite. I thought it looked so hard that there was no reason. Don't do that. It was easier to be a dramatic actress for me.
But for
wrestler.
Dom, he make it so easy. He's like he have a conversation
So
with
natural,
everybody. Yeah,
yeah.
natural. He make it natural.
It's easier when you don't have a lot of other talents to distract you. Seriously, it's like
No,
Sophie was very talented in a lot of areas, but she wasn't great in any one area. I'm more like a comedian savant. I'm not saying I'm a great comedian. I'm just saying it's easier for me to focus because I don't get distracted by my ability to do this or my ability
Right.
to, I mean, if you ever were around me and computers, people can't imagine how dumb I am.
No.
Like they can't fathom. They go, but you just do, like Duran has
but it's
tried to teach me how to tweet, and I'm embarrassed to tell him. He says, "Why don't you tweet more?"
But
and I'm embarrassed to tell him because I can't.
That's a generational thing.
No,
Listen, I have trouble tweeting.
I got people my age and older than me. They're they Wikipedia
They
everything.
just get it. I don't.
I mean, it's definitely that joke I have about the Chinese girl.
Of course, it's hilarious.
What's the joke? I
said I adopted a 5-year-old Chinese girl, and a lot of people will clap. I said I needed help with my iPhone. As soon as all the apps are downloaded, she's going back to her real father.
Sending her
What is this, a free ride, kid? I don't speak
That's my
Cantonese. I
favorite.
speak Mandarin.
But it's true. That stuff is hard to do. Computer technology,
Well,
I
everything's
come
hard
from
if you
a
can't
bad
do
background. I come from a typewriter background.
I know.
So it's
I
hard
love
to.
that. You know that story?
It's hard to get on the
No.
internet. My dad owns a typewriter store.
A typewriter store, 2012. He just closed it, right?
A couple months ago. It's been like
real typewriter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
real
know,
actual
there's no
typewriter.
market for them. You have to want it as a vintage product.
3 years ago, the places, the last place that actually manufactures
Remington or
typewriters closed down in Texas.
What was it?
I don't remember the name of it, but it was they actually make the typewriters in Texas. I believe it was Arlington that closed down 3 years ago. I'm like, Dad, they don't even make them anymore. Why are you? He's like, well, people still use them. And a couple weeks ago, I called him. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, fixing a typewriter. I'm like, stop messing around. He's like, no, I'm serious. The bank called. They needed their typewriter fixed. He says every bank has 2 typewriters in it.
They do still.
Now?
That's what he says.
I don't
yeah.
think so.
Maybe in South Philly.
Maybe it's South Philly.
It's still
We're both
behind
from
the
Philly.
times.
She's from South Philly. I'm originally from South Philly, but we moved to West Philly.
They got money.
It's a poor black neighborhood.
That's the reason you guys.
No, we
like
became friends out here.
We became friends out here, but then he would work at this place in Jersey in the summer, and me and my family would go and see him all the time because we vacation there. Remember?
Yeah, that's a big thing for Philadelphia people, the Jersey Shore.
Wildwood, New Jersey.
I was in Las Vegas last night, and I'm not kidding.
Man, you got some motherfucking miles, brother. You've been flying a lot.
That's
Jeez.
right. Yeah.
Good.
I have about. I just gave 2 million miles to children of Chernobyl.
Oh, that's very
Really?
nice.
Yeah, the kids. But anyway,
They like to fly first class.
No,
Those kids?
it's
They
the
get all-
kids.
They get
them-
bumped up. Children of Chernobyl. They're all sitting in the front.
Look at this. Is that
No,
electricity?
poor kid, they can't take them out of Russia to Israel to another country, so they get them ticket to take them to different countries, or rabbi go pick them up, whatever.
And then once they get there, what do? Play with the
adopt-
miles?
They
No.
glow in the dark.
No, oh, be nice.
It's a radiation joke, for the love of God.
Oh God! Oh God, this is a kid.
Got a hand
All right,
coming
yeah,
out of their,
Oh.
chest. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, all right, change the subject. Anyway, I was
the
telling
new
you.
Carrot Top.
Please.
All right, I'm sorry.
I'm in Vegas last night. It's 4 people. We opened the club in Vegas, and
Oh, yeah.
4 people coming out of there. I'm standing up there with Ron Pearson and Ahmad and Harry Basil.
Stop juggler dropping and Muslim dropping.
Okay, all right.
Prop act dropping.
Anyway, I'm standing up there, and one of the guys recognized me. He said to me, "You
I'm a
own the
child of
Lafayette."
Chernobyl.
He said, "No, Chernobyl." Okay, all right, guys.
I'm kidding.
All right, or make fun of me.
No,
anyway,
you're
one of the guys
wonderful.
recognized me, and the amazing thing was there were 4 of them, and I said, "Yes, I own the Laugh Factory." First, I didn't want to say. He said, "You own the Laugh Factory." I didn't want to say no. I don't want to say yes. He said, "When are you going to bring Dom Irrera here?"
Oh.
Where?
In Las
That's
Vegas.
great.
In Las
How
Vegas.
does the club look?
The club's
I'm going on
looking
Thursday, so I'll
beautiful.
swing by. Is
Beautiful.
Harry working all weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
swing by.
yeah. I mean, it's amazing. He's fan all over the country.
Oh, yeah.
You know, in Chicago, the couple of Italian people that come in. Hey, you heard
Only
of that
Italians.
Dom Irrera, the Italian? You know, and it's amazing how you have great.
I was thinking about. Thank you. I was thinking about Harry Basil, who was
He's great.
Rodney Dangerfield's kind of like almost like if I was Rodney's nephew, he was Rodney's son, and he does a prop act. He's a terrific prop act, but he's overweight, and it's just very funny to see, like him doing his Superman out of breath now. You know,
Oh, you
he's-
mean now? I see what you're saying, yeah.
I know. Oh, I feel
told him
bad.
one
Does he
time-
still do Tom Cruise in the underwear?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We were in Vegas one time for Mitzi at the Comedy Store,
Yeah.
which said a long time ago when she had the Dunes,
Yeah.
and he had just killed, and it was just really great set, and he always went on last because all the prop acts or singing acts went on last, and thank you.
I'm sorry, Duran. Was it you?
No, he's been sitting there.
He's just sitting here
joking.
mesmerized. How
So-
long is this podcast?
But Harry,
It's not 1 hour, is it?
it's over an hour.
2?
What
So
time?
2 hours?
Oh, we'll get done soon.
Okay.
Let me just tell you this.
Let's hear this.
Let me tell you the Harry Basil story. It was just one of those epiphanies, one of these moments of enlightenment. I said, Harry, you want to get a beer? And this is after he had just done so great on stage. And he's picking up his plastic ass. He's picking up. And I go, Harry, whether I do well or I bomb, I walk away with a little dignity. So no matter how you do, you're picking up your Superman cape, your moon over Miami. Remember his moon over Miami? Yeah, he would have this thing. It was the moon.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
That's
yes,
so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
I mean, I remember a lot because he worked a lot when I was waiting tables at the store. He worked the main room a lot.
Yeah, he was great.
And the time we are up there, and Harry says, "Yeah, we're bringing Dom in here." I said, "No, Dom, he is free agent. He goes to Vegas. Whoever pay him more."
Right.
And if
Well, are you going to ask, as my manager, are you going to ask the owner how much you could pay me?
Look at this.
Can you negotiate with my manager, with the owner? You're in a
okay,
tough spot.
go embarrass me in front of people they're watching and
Nah,
that.
nobody's watching.
The few people they're watching it, they're going
Who's the
to
few
embarrass me.
people? Is this live?
Yes.
No, it's not live. Is it live? I don't think so.
I think wasn't today supposed to be going live, or today we taping
Is
it?
this
then we-
another soft opening?
I think we're taping it and
We
going to
tape.
edit it.
Oh,
a
we're
little.
taping it. Okay. Yeah, because you can edit it. You can
Yeah.
One time,
probably break it off into 2.
El, did I ever tell you this story about how we're doing the Dangerfield, one of his last movies? It was called the Third Tenor, Fourth Tenor.
Fourth Tenor. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we do a scene, and Harry goes, "All right, let's take that again." And Rodney goes, "Harry, what are we gonna take it again? What the fuck?" And I said, "Rodney," he looks at me like for condolence. I go, "Rodney, you have to take it again." I said, "Well, Dom," I go, "That's why they call it a movie. You
Yeah.
can't just do one shot. If you just did one shot, then a whole movie would be over in an hour and 45 minutes. That's why it takes 4 weeks, you know."
Oh my God.
I got to tell you.
He hated it, huh?
Oh, he hated it. Well, because he's a comedian. He knows how
Right.
nice comedy is. It's just boom, boom. And movies, it's so fucking boring. I mean, but they asked me to do a movie when they were in there the other night, Renee and them.
Yeah, Renee.
And I said, so, first of all, I've heard this shit so much, and I believe that they mean it. But they said, we want you to do this film with us in October. I said, oh, that's a little late. I said, I'm booked at Bananas already. I'm not gonna move my Slappy Bananas date for some film with Renee Zellweger. She's great, that girl.
Yeah,
She's
she
beautiful.
loves you.
Yeah.
She loves you. She all talked about she want to get you on a movie and do that last Saturday night. Yeah, you was talking about it.
I would really hope that you would move your Bananas date for her.
I don't know. Well, it's a little late. It's April
It's a
already.
tough one.
I know.
I can't
I
jilt
could
these
really
people.
punch you in the face right now.
I got to tell you a story. About Dom.
I could prove that I could beat you up right now. That's how angry.
I don't think so. Go ahead,
Sorry.
Jamie.
The Dom Irrera. So, we're doing a film in here called Behind the Smile.
Oh, Damon Wayans.
Damon Wayans.
Behind the Smile?
Behind the Smile, yeah. And Damon Wayans is directing it. He got a great part, and I said, Dom, you got a great part. They want you to be on the set tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
He said, Jamie, can you call them, tell them, can they change my call, change the movie set?
I was sleeping.
He said, I'm sleeping that early in the morning. Wait.
That's
Wait, That's
hilarious.
not finished.
4 o'clock in the morning. What am I, a fisherman?
And then,
That's why I'm a comedian. At 4 o'clock.
that's the reason it is so many movies. The part comes to him. He always have an excuse to One time, another time, it was I don't know. Damon was or somebody was doing a show in Hawaii.
Okay.
Oh no, I went and did that.
Yeah, you did go, but we had to change the date for you. Excuse me.
Was it because he was booked at
Excuse me.
Bananas?
No,
I mean, these
yeah,
are big
that-
No, I was in
gigs.
Montreal and I didn't want to leave.
No,
But
he said he was. I don't know where he was out
in
of town.
Montreal.
He wasn't. He said, Jamie, I'm in here. I'm having a good time. Tell them if they can change the date.
Isn't that what life is? Having a good time. What do you care?
This movie, and I'll call the director. I got to tell you.
I didn't-
Let me
I
finish
didn't
this.
tell
How
you
big?
this.
How big was the movie?
Huh?
How big was the movie?
Movie was very big movie. It was a TV show. It was a TV show with Ray Romano or something. Was
No, it was Damon.
Damon? Yeah, with the Damon.
My
yeah.
wife and
My
kids.
wife and kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyway,
I did it though.
He did it. And then I have to call them. The director get on the phone. And the producer, what's his name? Rico, whatever.
Don Rio?
Don Rio. They get in the phone.
Rico.
Yeah, whatever. They get in on the phone. Both of them. They said, Jamie, what the fuck you think you're doing? I said, why? He said, how balls you have? You want us change the date of the movie because of your guy, the star of the movie, Damon, is going to be here. Everybody is going to be here. I said, that's what he wants. If you want him bad enough, that's what you got to do. And they called me. They said, okay, we changed the date.
Well, that's a good manager.
Wow.
You did a good thing there.
I don't know about
You got to care to a certain. I love what I do, and if something else comes up, great. But the
He's not
thing
gonna
about- I don't
sacrifice.
feel like dancing for people. That's why I love doing stand up.
Because you're not a dancer.
I'm not a dancer.
I want to go
I'm
back
not a
to
doctor.
dancing.
You should.
It's so many.
I think I've developed more.
No, but
now.
I didn't tell you. I got offered a movie in April, and I couldn't do it because I didn't want to move my Captain Brian's date
You're such
in Marco Island. I swear.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because I got friends down there. I don't want to tell my friends because then they go back up north for the summer.
I would kill for this kind of stuff.
No, not him. Not him.
That's why he gets
I
it, because
don't
he
give
don't
a
want it.
No.
He doesn't give me shit.
Sometimes he doesn't.
And everybody offers him everything.
No, I don't get offered everything.
One time, I never forget it. It was what's his name? What's doing it? Tim Allen doing a movie, and he have a part for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Jamie doesn't drop any names.
He
I
have
like
no.
that.
This is real.
Yeah, I know.
He wanna have a day part for him. They said to him, they came upstairs. They were telling me. They said, "Well, what we need him to do? Come and read with Tim together."
No, come and read with the guy from Casino. We were laughing about it on a plane. What's his name? He was the star of not Casino, Goodfellas.
Ray Liotta?
Ray Liotta.
Oh yeah.
And I'll tell the end of that story, but tell that part. But it's an amazing coincidence what happens.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, I said, Dom, this is all they want to know. You got hired They want to see if chemistry between you and this guy is working. That's
Okay.
all. Maybe they don't want to hire him. They'll, Jamie, I'm not dancing for anybody. I'm not doing this for anybody.
I already have a
And the
great
names are
job
Ray
as a
Liotta.
comedian.
You know,
I mean, she said to me, and I was really nice to the girl. I said, "Can I buy you a drink?" And this, I was very sociable. And then she
Yeah,
said,
he
"We
did
really
buy
want you
her
to
a
come
drink.
in and read." I said, "Well, I got to tell you, I really don't want to read." She goes, "Well, you know, Tim just wants to see if you and Ray have a chemistry." I said, "Well, I don't want to audition for Tim. He knows me." She goes, "Well," I said, "Let me ask you this: would Tim audition for me?" And she goes, "No." I go, "Well, that's your answer." And then so I don't know if I ever told you the rest of
No.
this. I never met Ray Liotta, right?
uh-huh.
I'm going to, getting off a plane in Dallas to go to West Palm Beach.
Uh-huh.
And we were the first ones on the plane. And he looked at me. He knew me. And, of course, I knew who he was. He was with his little girl. And he's walking. And we were sitting in first class, and we were across from each other. We started talking. And I said to him, did you ever do that movie? Are you going to do that movie with Tim Allen? And he says, no. And I said, you know, they wanted me to read for them. And I know the guy really well because they want to see if we had chemistry. And he goes, "We had chemistry." Ah! He did that big fucking laugh at his. What the fuck? Two Goombas? What I gotta, you know, like.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that amazing though? I never met the guy in my life, and we almost banged into each other going on the plane like 2 weeks after that incident.
Yeah, but you know.
Did you
that's-
ever do the movie, the show, whatever?
No, but you know, the only thing would
I
have taken
killed the bananas.
He was
to
at
see
Marcus
the two of them,
Island.
how good they were together. That's all. But he done.
Oh, I would
so
love to
much.
work with an actor that good.
Right. But see, that's my point. Just when you hear Ray Liotta, you don't go, all right, you know what, I'm going to move my date.
Not Dom. Not Dom.
I'm asking
No,
you.
He's a rebel, and he'll never be any good.
That's right. He's never.
Well,
But yeah,
when
if somebody says, you know, you want to work with, I don't know, somebody not as reputable like that, I get it. But him,
Well, I wanted to work with him. I just didn't want to audition. And on that note,
oh, I see what you're saying.
Kerrigan, I love you.
I love
Thank you
you
for
too.
coming on. You'll be back, hopefully.
Yeah.
The Lab Factory.
It's
Dom
here.
Irrera, Jamie Masada, live at the Lab Factory. Thank you so much. Go to Lab Factory in Chicago.
Thank you.
And tell him the date you're going to be in Laugh Factory, Chicago. Excuse me.
I don't know the
Plug
date.
You're going to be in
I
Chicago.
don't know the date.
in
My
May.
manager probably knows it.
All right, he's going to be in Chicago in May, and it's going to be great. Look at the Laugh
May, that's a
Factory.
date?
Look at the laughfactory.com. You see his picture he's on. No, this way they can go find out
Okay.
he's middle of the May. I know exactly what day it is, but I don't want to give them. I want them to go on the site to check him out.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you
like a
very much.
scavenger hunt.
If she